I guess I don't know what most people would think of when they think of the RCMP. Like I said, I guess it depends on which part of Canada you come from, because I think the RCMP means something different, whether you're in a small community, whether you're on, an island of population of, 70, the west coast of BC. So I think what will happen for everybody in Canada is that they'll take the knowledge that they already have of the RCMP and they'll broaden it. People on the west coast understand what happens on the east coast. People in small communities will see that how the RCMP act in cities or perhaps even globally. We have the RCMP in Afghanistan, we have them in Haiti, we have them all over the place. Do people know that our drug guys with the RCMP, they go down to Mexico, they go to Central America, they go to different countries to help train other police units so that they can have standards like we have in Canada. There's just so much to learn, and I'm hopeful, and I'm pretty sure by this series that we're going to bring that kind of information to Canadians. One of the first things I noticed when I was shooting with the RCMP is the camaraderie and the family environment that you can feel right away. They look out for each other, they've got each other's backs. Maybe it's because of the hardships they go through depot that kind of makes them more of a family and the bond is strong. But I mean, don't forget, these are all people that have dedicated a lot of their lives to a common goal, right? Making it a safer place, whether it's making it a safer place through the drug enforcement or making it a safer place through the child exploitation unit. These are like-minded people who are all collectively together and gone through a lot of hardships together. And I think only they can understand each other and the hardships they do actually go through to get that job done. It's not an easy job, but it's a rewarding job. And I think that's the kind of thing you get that sense of camaraderie and passion and sense of family with. It is one big family. They're all in it together. I think you have to be passionate and dedicated to be an RCMP member. I think it goes with the territory. Like, I think they screen people out for that because everybody I met was absolutely like 150% involved with their job, loved their job, was passionate about their job, and was just so excited to be able to tell their story. So I hope some of that passion and enthusiasm and determination and dedication all come through in our show. I think it will. I think watching any of these episodes will make you understand more about what's happening in the world around you. Not just what the RCMP is doing in the world around you, but I mean, a lot of these shows that I've seen, I didn't even know that these things were happening. Like the cigarette smuggling in Cornwall. Did you have any idea? I had no idea. I think it's important to know what's going on in your country, and I think that if you watch this series, you're going to get a better idea. On the canine shoot, I was definitely wowed by the relationship between the dog and the handler, which is why eventually that's what I chose to focus on for the episode. I mean, watching TJ and Nick, they could read each other's minds. And you could see that. Like, they were talking to each other. And you could see that they were best friends, and you could see the passion there. And I could have spent months with that team. Like I get goosebumps just talking about it. The passion for each other was great, and in turn that made us passionate as a crew to work with them. Like, passion is contagious. That was a wow moment. Every day was a wow moment with that dog. I'm very surprised and impressed about the different resources the RCMP has. That they have helicopters, the little cameras they have under their helicopters that can grab the villain running and just like follow him around. They have great technology. Yeah, I was very impressed by the RCMP. I was very impressed by the different types of units they have. I had no idea, and it was a proud moment for me being able to work side by side with them, I'd say. I really like the remote policing show. That taught me a lot about the North. It's such a beautiful place. It's so exotic. It barely feels like Canada. I really felt like I was traveling and seeing a whole new world when I was watching that show. One of my favorite shows is the Customs and Excise show. I'm just fascinated. Cornwall's right there. I had no idea what was going on with the cigarette smuggling. I just liked the grittiness of it. It seemed very real and gritty. It was one of my favorite shows from the start. And my other favorite show happens to be one of my shows, so I feel like a cheeseball even saying this, but is the Safe Schools episode. I thought it was very powerful, and I thought it was very educational for people, and I really loved the people in it. Everyone was very passionate about it, and which made me passionate about making it and telling the story. I had a great time shooting this series. It was fun. It was fun meeting all the people. It was fun being part of the different units. You know, I'm a big fan of the RCMP now. I had the time of my life. I hope we get a second season.